Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now take down the question, everyone. Second question, it's a tutorial problem. Take down. For a building having floor-to-floor height as 3.6 meters, for a building having floor-to-floor height as 3.6 meters, a staircase room is of size 3 meter by 5 meters. A staircase room sorry, a staircase room is of size 3 meter by 5 meters. Design a dog-legged staircase for the same.
So can you
Like,
repeat?
for a building having floor-to-floor height as 3.6 meters, a staircase room is of size 3 meter by 5 meters. Design dog-legged staircase for the same. Design dog-legged staircase for the same. Live load is 3 kilonewton per meter square. Live load is 3 kilonewton per meter square. Use M20 and Fe415. Use M20 and Fe415. Draw in that first point you can write the plan showing the flight dimensions. Draw the plan showing flight dimensions, mid landing, and the position of the supports. And the position of the supports. Second, loading diagram, shear force and bending moment diagram for a typical flight. Loading diagram, shear force diagram, and bending moment diagram for a typical flight. Third point, reinforcement details in the flight. Reinforcement details in a flight through sectional elevation. Sorry. Reinforcement details in a flight through sectional elevation. So that is your question. So now, first let us see what is the given data. I hope it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so tell me what is the given data. The first thing,
Floor to floor height.
floor to floor height
3.6.
is given. So floor to floor height is 3.6 meters. And after that, what else is given?
Staircase room size 3 by 5
Yes,
meter.
staircase room or the staircase hall size is 3 meter by 5 meter. And then live load is given. Live load is 3 kilonewton per meter square. And then grade of concrete and steel is given. Okay, so now we have to design the staircase. So let us start with the design. So can anyone tell me what is the first step in this? Yes,
Arrangement of stairs.
correct. So first we will see the arrangement of stairs. Okay, so now tell me, how are you going to plan this staircase? So in the previous problem we have seen that all the data was given to us. The dimensions of the riser was given, tread was given, floor to floor height was given. So on it was easy for us to actually plan. Everything was given. So now here you have to actually assume the data, you have to plan accordingly so that it suits the given data. So floor to floor height is given. So mid landing will be at the center. Okay, so let us say mid landing will be at 1.8 meters. And now the hall size is given. So in this hall size dimensions only, you have to fit the staircase. So accordingly, you will have to plan. So now first let us assume the dimensions of the riser. Okay. So how much we will assume? Anyone?
So what?
Dimensions of the riser. You just tell me the dimensions. कितना assume करना है riser और tread?
150.
Okay, so let us assume a riser as 150 mm. So first, let us assume riser 150 mm. ठीक है? And tread
300.
300. So let us assume tread equal to 300 mm. So therefore, now tell me number of risers in total number of risers कितने हो जाएंगे? Total number of risers in the staircase will be, total height कितना है? 3600 height of the one riser. So how much is this?
24.
24. Okay. Yes, so we got the total number of risers. So now can you tell me number of risers in each flight?
12.
Correct. So therefore total number of risers here. So therefore number of risers in each flight or one flight, you can say. So basically there are two flights. So this will be 24 by 2, 12. So now number of treads in each flight कितना हो जाएगा? You know that tread is one less than the riser. Correct. So number of treads in each flight is 12 minus 1, 11. Okay. Now you can
So you are not audible.
yes, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what next? Tell me. So we have provided the riser and the tread, the dimensions. Now you have to plan the hall size जो दिया है. So you have to check whatever we are doing, is it fitting in the hall size? So draw the plan first. Okay, so draw the plan. So let me draw the plan. Okay, so now tell me. Okay, we have decided the number of treads also. So the going portion will be how much? Okay, 11 treads है. Tread का dimension भी पता है.
2.3 meter.
Yes, absolutely correct. 3.3 meter. So now if I consider, ठीक है, पहले ऐसा एक you can just rough में एक plan कर सकते हो अगर starting में अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो. So let us see. ठीक है. So let us say this is the mid landing. ठीक है. तो एक ऐसा एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा. सो दिस गोइंग, ठीक है, यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक वी नो दैट इट इज हाउ मच 3.3 अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर कंसिडरेशन. टोटल कितना है क्वेश्चन में? ये 5 है और ये 3 है. ठीक है, सो this is 3.3. So what is the remaining distance? Tell me now.
0.3.
0.3. ठीक है, so if this is 3.3, so we will consider width of the flight. ठीक है, width of the flight कितना कंसीडर करेंगे? 1.5 मीटर. ठीक है, ये तो सिंपल है, ये समझ में आया सबको. width of the all 3 है, so let us consider the width of the flight as 1.5. now we have to check this. So this we have considered 300 tread, so total 11 treads है, so this is 3.3 meters. टोटल कितना है? 5. तो रिमेनिंग कितना है दोनों साइड? 5 minus 3.3. 5 minus 3.3 कितना बच रहा है?
1.7.
1.7. ठीक है, so now we have to see 1.7 we have to provide here also and here also. ठीक है, तो width of the mid landing और landing we have to decide. तो कितना प्रोवाइड करेंगे width? 1.7 में से इधर कितना प्रोवाइड करेंगे, इधर कितना प्रोवाइड करेंगे, that you have to decide. 1.7
0.85.
डिवाइड बाय 2 कितना होता है?
0.85.
0.85. so don't you think 0.85 width of the mid landing के लिए बहुत कम है? मिनिमम कितना प्रोवाइड करते हैं? एटलीस्ट 1 मीटर तो होना चाहिए. एम आई करेक्ट?
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो फिर क्या करेंगे अभी ये केस में? एनीवन? पॉइंट 85 तो बहुत कम हो जाएगा.
थ्रेड कम कर देंगे.
ट्रेड कम कर देंगे तो उससे क्या हो जाएगा? इंक्रीज राइजर. okay, so decreasing the number of steps. okay, so that is one option, and steps will decrease. okay, ठीक है. or else, or what you can do is, so let us provide. ठीक है, नॉर्मली विड्थ ऑफ द मिड लैंडिंग कितना प्रोवाइड करते हैं? नॉर्मली 1 to 1.5 मीटर्स. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे 0.85 बहुत कम डिस्टेंस मिल रहा है. सो इन दैट केस व्हाट वी कैन डू इज वी कैन, ठीक है, सो वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड दिस बीम आल्सो. सो दिस वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे एक बीम रहेगा और यहाँ पे एक बीम रहेगा, एंड इनसाइड टोटल डायमेंशन इज 5 इंक्लूडिंग दिस. So what we can do is, since the dimension is very less we are getting here, so we can start the first riser right from the plinth beam. Okay, so we can start the first riser right from the plinth beam, and we can provide the remaining distance to the mid landing slab. Understood everyone?
यस सर.
नहीं समझा सर.
ठीक है, सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज, ठीक है, अभी डिस्टेंस 0.85 बहुत कम मिल रहा है, तो मैंने क्या किया, जो फर्स्ट राइजर है वहीं पे मैंने प्लिंथ बीम प्रोवाइड कर दिया. तो ये जो लैंडिंग का जो स्पेसिंग था, यहाँ पे जो स्पेसिंग था उसको मैंने एलिमिनेट कर दिया फॉर कन्वीनियंस. ठीक है, इसको मैंने एलिमिनेट कर दिया और डायरेक्ट मैंने फर्स्ट राइजर है उधर ही मैंने प्लिंथ बीम प्रोवाइड, इसको बोलते हैं प्लिंथ बीम. ठीक है, द बीम विच इज एट द प्लिंथ लेवल इज कॉल्ड एज द प्लिंथ बीम. सो ये बीम मैंने डायरेक्ट इधर प्रोवाइड किया, तो फर्स्ट राइजर जहाँ पे है वहीं पे तुम्हारा बीम रहेगा. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से अभी देखो टोटल कितना है? 3.3. तो रिमेनिंग कितना है?
हाँ सर 0.85 प्लस 0.15 हो जाएगा ना, तो 1
रिमेनिंग
मीटर हो जाएगा.
1.7 है ना, तो डायरेक्ट
हाँ.
1.7 मैंने इधर प्रोवाइड कर दिया. ठीक है, ये 3.3 है और ये 1.7 है, टोटल 5 हो गया. So now for convenience, for simplicity, So what I have done, since the spacing was very less, so I have provided the plinth beam right at the first step. So now तुमको ये जो mid landing का जो width है, that is sufficient. We are getting sufficient width of the mid landing. ठीक है? So is this clear now? So spanning of the slab will be like this. Correct? Okay, so width of the beam is not mentioned, so you can assume a suitable width of the beam. So let us assume 300 mm wide beam. Okay. So you can draw the proper figure now. Okay, proper plan banao. Okay, so this was just a rough work to make you understand. So now remember, in the exam you will be given a drawing sheet also, because this is design and drawing hai. Subject का नाम क्या है? Design and drawing. So एक sheet दिया जाएगा. So in that you will have to draw these plans. अभी in this question it is clearly mentioned. So I have given in the question, right? You have to draw the plan showing the dimensions, etc., etc. So वो तुमको white sheet पे draw करना है, and calculations तुमको normal answer sheet पे करना है. So accordingly you do in the class also when we are doing the problems. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is not a rough work, इसके भी marks हैं. So let me draw the plan for you. Okay, so this is the beam, and let us say this is the landing. Okay. Okay, so you count the number of threads. Okay, so at this point of time I'm just drawing without exact number. So while you're doing, so please count the number of threads and accordingly you draw. Okay. Okay, so ये तुम्हारा प्लिंथ बीम है. ठीक है, तो इधर भी मैंने बीम थोड़ा सा विड्थ बढ़ा देता हूँ. So this distance is 3.3 meter and this distance is 1.7 meter. Okay, and now tell me what will be L effective. Yes, anyone? Yes, am I audible, everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, अभी बताओ L effective क्या रहेगा इसमें.
So what is the beam size?
हाँ, so let us assume.
Assume का सर विद जो थ्रेड का जो विद है वही रहेगा ना बीम का विद.
हाँ, तो width of the beam, तो इसके लिए मैंने वैसे ड्रॉ किया ना 300 mm. ठीक है, so you can consider according to you. तो width of the thread के हिसाब से मैंने प्रोवाइड किया है. Yes, not above the thread, below the thread. मतलब बीम के ऊपर ही फर्स्ट तुम्हारा स्टेप रहेगा. So now this L effective बताओ मुझे. Yes, am I audible? You have to reply
जी।
quickly. Mhm. Yes, 4.7
4.7.
रहेगा ना? Yes, why are you taking so much time? ठीक है, so L effective is 4.7. ठीक है, so this is 3 meters basically total. So you can show here 1.5 meter like this. और ये जो total है, so here you can show this as 5 meters. Okay, so now we are done with the planning of the staircase. So we got what we required. So now what is the next step?
हेलो सर,
Hello.
सर ये ड्राइंग ये शीट्स में बनाना है या ड्राइंग बुक में बनाना है 3 साइज?
शीट में बनाना है। मैंने एग्जाम की बात किया तो एग्जाम में तुमको एक शीट भी मिलेगा, तो उसमें तुमको ड्राइंग करना है। ये रूल पेजेस पे तुमको डिजाइन सॉल्व करना है। Yes, what is the next step? So I think now you can proceed. Last time same procedure है, सिर्फ प्लानिंग थोड़ा डिफरेंट था. So I hope this is clear to everyone. ठीक है, so this is just to simplify the construction or convenience we have done this. Yes, so this is some distance, some width will be there obviously, so we are taking the center of that, so even if you show that there is no problem. ठीक है, जो भी width है उसका center ही consider करेंगे ना, so if you show that width also there is no problem. So now give me the value of the thickness. So next step is calculation of thickness of the waste slab. Okay, so let's calculate the thickness. D is given by L effective upon 20 MFT. Let us assume MFT as 1.3. So L effective is 4.7 meters and MFT. So how much is this value? Anyone? Yes, please don't write the
180.
attendance in between the lectures.
180.69.
180.
Sorry. 180.769.
Okay, so we got this value. So let us consider an effective cover of 25 mm. So therefore overall depth D will be how much? 180, 205.79. Okay, so let us assume this overall depth as 225 mm. So therefore effective depth will be 200 mm. So we got the depth or the thickness of the waste slab. Now what is the next step? We will find out the loads. So calculation of loads. Calculation of loads. So first we will find out the loading on the flight. ठीक है, last time जैसे किया था loading on the flight. So now give me the value quickly. Self weight of the waste slab. Self weight of the waste slab. And then self weight of the steps. Then total dead load. Total live load. Self height of the waste slab. Now you will have to give me the values quickly. Yes, how to find out the self height of the waste slab? D into B into density into per tread. Correct? So this is your tread, this is your riser, this is your B and this is your depth. ठीक है, B कैसे मिलेगा? अंडर रूट R square plus T square. So give me the value of what is D? 0.225. B कितना है? Yes. अच्छा, am I audible, everyone?
335.
Yes.
हाँ, B कितना है? Yes, yeah. Give me the value of B also, so that others will understand, those who have not attended previously.
So B की वैल्यू 300 ही आ रही है.
300. Okay.
0.335. So 0.33.
Okay. Yes, is it visible, everyone?
So
Yes, give me the
0.335.
total value now. Okay, everyone can use the chat box now. Please be little quick. Only 6 minutes are remaining. We have to finish this problem and the next problem also. Yes.
6.28.
6.28. Yes, next. Self weight of the steps. Half into R into T into density. ठीक है, 24. ये कितना आ रहा है? And then floor finish
1.8.
1.8. Okay. And then floor finish is given in the question. Floor finish दिया है क्या?
No, sir.
ठीक है, so you can assume a suitable floor finish. You can assume either 1.5 or 1. ठीक है, so let us assume 1.5. So now what is the total load? So therefore total load W is equal to total dead load plus total live load. ठीक है, total dead load कितना है? ये 6.28 plus 1.8 plus 1.5 plus live load is given in the question. I think yes, 3. So give me this total value.
12.58.
12.58. So now give me the factored value. Factored load WU 1.5.
18.87.
So this is 18.87. So let us assume 19 kilonewton per meter. Is this fine? So we got the loading on the flight. Similarly, find out the loading on the mid-landing slab. So now we will find out the loading on the mid landing slab. Load on mid landing slab. So first tell me the self weight of the slab. कितना है? 0.225. Then floor finish 1.5. Then live load is okay, how much is this?
5.625.
5.625. So now what is the total load?
10.125.
10.125. Okay, so we got the total load, so therefore factored load भी बता दो.
15.19.
Factored load is 15.187.
187.
Let us say 15.2. Okay, so now we got the load on the flight and load on the mid landing slab. So what is the next step? Calculation of shear force and bending moment. So now calculation of shear force and bending moment. So draw the figure, draw the diagram and give me the value of shear force and bending moment. Okay, so now tell me ये कितना है UDL? 15.2. Okay, so after the decimal it is called as 20, not 20.